Hello everyone, it is time for more Sherlock. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a long day for me. I spent quite a lot of time today recording more Last of Us, only to find out that the moment I was done with it, I had recorded 3 hours of footage on the wrong overlay. So I had to go back and redo what most people consider to be the hardest section of the base game, which is a little bit unfortunate, but otherwise I'm doing all right. I'm excited to play more Sherlock, get more of this game done. I think we're just gonna wrap up more side quests today, see what we can do. How's everyone doing? How are things? All right. Let's look at our quests. Let's see which ones we have left. I do think we need to do I think we'll need to do this. I just don't know where all the warehouses are. Let's see. Boss of the Eels gang, assess the situation. Instant the Eels can be found near warehouse number 3. He's an ex-military man who lost his eye in battle. How much for the fish? Alright, instructions for good cover to infiltrate the Eels. William Hart, ugly face Billy, according to our sources, he has recently faked his death and gone into hiding. You can find his obituary and recent news from Silverton. Okay. I guess we can go just investigate that real quick. I'm just trying to see if I have anything. Oh, these are the warehouses, right? Do we just want to go up to them? Let's just go beat up some baddies, I guess. Right? Because all we need to do is just like go in here and beat the guys up. I guess we need to figure out which one is the right one, but I think it said that we can just go into all of them. So I don't think that there's a penalty for not doing that. Oh, another cheap antique trader. That's cool. Oh, Narik, thanks for resubbing for 3 months. Hey, welcome. We're gonna do our best to clean up the rest of the side quests in Sherlock today. Finch and Co. Cannery. Have I just like not explored this area at all? I guess not. Central Silverton. Yeah, I guess I really haven't. Where are the warehouses? Which one? Is this the one? It's warehouse 2. Looks like there's a shady guy outside. Oh. Alright. We found some baddies. I guess we're opening the stream with some combat. Let's do it.
Who the hell is that? Get him!
It's me, Coplock, your favorite. Oop.
Too simple.
I'm coming for you.
I was
Don't bother
playing The
moving.
Last of Us earlier today,
You've lost.
and I was going through the section in the coal mines, which is notorious for being tough. And multiple points in the game, I was mashing square to try to reload,
Too
which
simple.
is a
Snuff's
Sherlock
ready.
thing, and definitely not a Last of Us thing. Get wrecked.
No more. Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, he'll get the pepper snuff.
Time to knock this guy out. The snuff's ready. Too simple. Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm gonna hurt you.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Look at these strats. I'm doing
No more crime for you until next
much
month.
better at combat right now than I normally do.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
Time to knock this guy out.
Ah. Come on. Yep. Okay, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Oh, I teleported.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, don't cry.
The snuff's ready.
Look at that, we did it, first try. Sherlock's just a kung fu wizard. New entry into what? I'm not even in combat right now. What the heck?
Get ready for some pain.
What is going on?
He's all yours now. Go for it.
No more crime for you until next month.
Okay then, that was weird that it like dropped me out of combat for a second. I've captured Panzer. I should report back to Yasmin at the newspaper. Oh, okay.
Panzer is captured, but alive. Now, to report to Miss Sertle.
Is that it? Is that the whole... Is that the whole quest? Wow. That was easy. Kind of confused and surprised at that, but we'll take it. Alright. So we have to report back to there. The Chronicle. Yesterday, I spilled coffee all over my desk mat, so I don't have a nice cushion to put my water down on, so if you hear loud clanking, that's what that is. I do my best to like mute myself when I drink though, so. Alright, so I guess we finished the big side quest that we had remaining.
I deduced the location of Friedrich Panzer and was able to apprehend him.
So I heard. What a coup. Congratulations are in order. And a new article in the paper. Perhaps sterling stranger squashes smugglers?
How kind of you. I'm sure with little more thought you will land on the perfect headline.
Huh? With a little more thought, you're no writer, Mr. Holmes. Leave it to someone who knows what sells. Since you're here, Mr. Holmes, how about an interview? Strictly on background? Get to know the real you. Mycroft is rather tight-lipped, as you know.
Information is Mycroft's currency, and he does not disperse it lightly. He will tell you a barefaced lie without hesitation if it advances his cause. As for your request, I'm afraid the real me pales in comparison to your vivid imagination. An interview would do us both a disservice.
Perhaps it's best to let the mystery be. Now, on to other matters. We have another case for you. Are you interested?
I'd never hear the end of it from Mycroft if I declined, so please, Miss Sertle, fill me in.
I cannot. Your brother insisted that the contents of this envelope were for your eyes only. I can merely wish you a clear mind and a fleet foot.
Huh. Alright. The missing shopkeeper. So let's see what the heck that's supposed to be about. Mycroft wants me to find a book by FD. Has a red cover. John challenged me with this task. Assignment. One of our undercover agents disappeared a couple of days ago. Your task is to find out what happened to him and, if possible, retrieve the sensitive item he was carrying. Details. The missing agent was last seen leaving his bookshop, which is located at Northern Old City at the eastern end of Cedo Street. Angelo Dondolo, a short man of Italian origin, had a stack of books with him and wore a green hat, tattoo of 7 stars on his right forearm, a book by FD. It has a red cover. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're going to need to track down this missing dude, right? So we'll go up to the Old City. Is it up? I guess it's to the east. Is that where Old City is? I don't actually remember. Also, I wanted to see what was at that store. I don't think there's anything there because it doesn't have an exclamation point on it, but they might have stuff for the house. So we'll have to go check. Alright, oh, Gwen's here. Hey, Gwen, welcome. And Blue is too. Hi, Blue. Blue says, I ordered the Amethyst plush like a fool. Blue, don't you have like 45,000 plushies? It's like the one thing I know about you is that you like weightlifting and you have a bunch of plushies. Alright, let's see. Oop, I am not going the right way. How do I get down there? I want to get to that antique dealer. Is it just... I don't interact with that. Wow, the game is chugging. Ooh. That was a little brutal. I see where I have to go. Alright, so the antique dealer is like right over here on Fisherman Island, it seems. I think it's right down there, yeah. Wow, this is like a hidden location.
Sorry, I've nothing to offer you at present.
Wow! You have a shop full of stuff to sell me and you just told me you won't sell me anything. Ugh, the gall. Alright, let's go back to Old City. So it's at the eastern end of Cedo Street. Where is that? Cedo Street. Okay, so it's got to be like right here somewhere. All right, so the area we're gonna want to go to is like over there. So let's teleport. I think we're probably going to run out of side quests, which means we'll be able to finish the main quest, which is really exciting because it means we'll not have to play this game anymore, which means we can play other Sherlock games instead. Realistically speaking, though, I will probably hold off on immediately jumping into another Sherlock game, and I think there is a strong possibility we end up playing something else first just to break it up a little bit. Not really sure what though. There are a few candidates. Could play an adventure game.
A bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days.
Bookshop is located in Northern Old City, eastern end of Cedo Street. Is this the bookshop? Oh yes, this is.
A bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days.
Ooh, there's a thing on the ground. Angelo, I've talked with my boys over at the smithy, and it's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair, and I will work my magic on them. They will be as good as new in no time. I also had a chat with a physician, and he confirmed my suspicions. Your back problems may be connected to the broken metal inlay in your shoes. I recommend you cease to wear them until they've been repaired. Ismail. Oh, did he have... was he shy about his height?
May I ask you something?
Sir, with all respect, which I don't have, step aside before someone sees us together.
Excellent work. The other thing I was thinking was maybe I will play an old game. Maybe I will play another like PlayStation 1 game or something for the channel. Interestingly enough, there was a game that someone suggested Keith would play that I don't actually think Keith would like. I think Keith would hate it. But interestingly, an English fan translation of the game came out recently, and I thought, like, dang, that could be fun because the last time I played it was in Japanese and I didn't finish it, and that was Baroque for the PS1 and Sega Saturn. And that's a really weird game. I don't know how great it would be for a Let's Play, but it would be an interesting novelty. So we could play that. I realized that an English translation had come out because, there we go, because Ragnar did a video about it, and I was like,
You
dang.
did wear your favorite boots. Such devotion.
But yeah, Baroque is a really weird game. I kind of went hard on it when I was trying to get people to not vote for it
Angelo's
for Keith
footprints
because
end here. Abrupt
I
to
don't
sign.
think Keith would be able to handle that game because it is everything he doesn't like in video games put
Can you
together.
satisfy my curiosity?
No, brother. That's out of my knowledge.
But it's basically a roguelite JRPG survival horror game that is like brutally difficult and really esoteric. But it has an interesting story. It's pretty narrative light in like the Souls and Kingfield sense. But there is a narrative that I think is really cool in there. So I could play that. Kind of just depends on how I'm feeling when we play our next stream.
Do you know anything about this?
That's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
Alright, what are we looking for? Alright, so all I have to do right now is track Don Dolo. And his footsteps, like, disappear right here. Did he fall down the well? Wow, these are some crunchy textures. Look at that. Yikes. Blue says, do I see myself staggering games or sticking with one until they're done? Probably just sticking with one until it's done. I could stagger, but I mean, it just depends on what people want, I guess. If people really want me to stagger, I
May
can.
I ask for your assistance?
That's new to me. There is nothing I can tell you.
Oh. What am I looking at? Oh, this is like a club.
This must have left a grievous wound.
I could play the thief game, so that could be fun.
Colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision.
The Billy Club there just reminded me of those games.
11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here. Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless.
Aha.
Could you help me?
Brother, you're fortunate I know something about this.
One of the local residents saw two men in the yard a few nights ago. One man had to support the other since he was barely standing, probably drunk. They went down the stairs to Castle Road in Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler's shop and rode off. Don't think he was drunk. Think he was kidnapped. Let's see. We're well on our way. This is actually going pretty quickly. I feel like I've finally started speaking this game's language. Which is unfortunate, because we're just about to finish it, I think. Huh. How far is this taking me? It's kind of hard to walk this way in this mode because I can't really see everything. Here's the card. There's his hat.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat. Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding. I think I found the place where they took Angelo.
Oh. All right. It's time for murder.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
We call that premature.
Too simple.
I'm coming. Take this! I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Give him the pepper snuff.
But yeah, we have a few other games we could play. There's some Sam and Max that I still haven't played. Things like that. Old games.
No
I'd really
more
like to
crime
play
for you.
something old.
Snuff's ready.
Something on the backlog. Well, even if not backlog, like stuff I haven't played in a long time would be nice.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Too simple. Don't cry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Gwen says, if it's an old game I want, I could play the vampire game that came before Bloodlines. Redemption? I would love to play Redemption. I don't know if it will correctly record in OBS. That's the only issue. But if it does record well, I could definitely play that.
Get ready for some pain.
Oop.
Not that easy.
We can overcome the brute now.
Redemption is a pretty interesting game. It takes place in the Dark Ages vampire setting variant, which is pretty cool. I don't know too much about it in comparison to Bloodlines because I'm more of a modern vampire player, but I've always been interested in Redemption. I do own it. Alright, what are all these things? Keys.
Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these?
Map of Cordona with a special location on it.
They were tracking down Angelo.
Oh, that's Angelo's bookstore.
An engraving inside. Together, always and forever.
Ooh, that's a finger.
A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty.
Brutal. Violin concert.
A primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way.
Interesting.
The bandits had as much fun as they could.
Ah. Boss trusted you, and you idiots failed them. You should have scored the book by now, or at least know where it is. It's written by FD with a red cover. You must have hid it somewhere. Find the book, burn everything else, and if you fail, know that you'll burn too, Mr. Hyde. That's him.
At last, I found you, Angelo. They severed his finger while he was still alive.
Oof. You can tell by like how it bled or whatever.
He sustained a great many injuries. Mycroft should know about this.
He was just completely taken out, huh? Alright, wait. Is there any other place in here that we can actually check? Is it here?
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Angelo must have hidden it well. Big rat.
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Is there anything in here for me? Is there anything to interact with, maybe?
Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Maybe we have to search his body again. Where is it? Bandits couldn't find the book. Angelo must have hidden it well. Do I need to... No, this is everything. What's John have to
Working
say?
for Mycroft is a dangerous profession. I feel for the guy.
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Is this interactable? It looks like that's a
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
thing. What's that?
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Am I crazy? That looks like something interactable, doesn't it?
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Why won't it let me?
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Anything here I can interact with? No. Can't do anything there. We already found all those clues. We already found these. Because usually when something like this with the map icon is pinned, it means that there's something in the area that we can play with. Yeah, the bandit's lair. So it's saying that the book is in here somewhere.
Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Oh, I sneezed. Look, there's like, I can see the blood.
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
It's just like not letting me trigger it, I don't think. Is there something else in this room for me to play with?
Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Oh,
Quite
okay.
a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author.
All right. Okay, now it updated this clue. Yeah, okay, I knew it. I knew there was something there.
Bloodstains all over the mattress. What did you hide, Angela?
I could see the exact outline of it. Why didn't it let me look at it? Fyodor Dostoevsky,
Seems
Crime
like
and
Mycroft will
Punishment.
get the book he wanted after all.
Oh my god.
Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Alright, that's irritating. We'll go talk to Mycroft? Do we talk to Mycroft or we just talk to the lady? Alright, so I guess we should go report this to what's her name? Sertel? Isn't that her name? Sawtell? I can't remember her name. I think it's Sertel. Right over here.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
There's something else. I found a ring belonging to one of Mycroft's men. Did he mention anything further?
Alas, no.
Well, the man was a hero. Protected the secrets of the British Empire. Here, please deliver this ring to Mycroft. I'm sure he'll know what to do.
I don't understand.
Miss Sertle, I'm afraid neither do I.
This is his ring. My Angelo's ring.
Angelo Dondolo is your fiancé.
God. Your brother told me Angelo was sent to Roma. What happened? Where is he?
Angelo died in the line of duty, but his bravery saved countless others.
No, not Angelo. Not my Angelo. I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Yasmin.
Mycroft kept this from me. I am one of his best, and he kept it from me. He assured me Angelo would be fine, but he lied.
You are not the first victim of Mycroft's cold calculus, and you won't be the last. Your work has value to him, and the truth threatened it.
Well, by hiding the latter, he has lost the former. Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Holmes. Now, please.
All right, well, I didn't expect that. Kind of a sudden end to that quest chain. I I don't know if there's like a way I could keep getting quests from her or if this was just it. All right, I think the only other quest I have left, if we look at the casebook, is the really obnoxious treasures quest. I'm really not looking forward to that. I don't really want to have to find all these places. I don't like know the town well enough. So maybe I just won't do that one. That's fine. So let's do the yard quest, because I have to go back to the house anyway. All right.
The best place for reading.
Alright, so it's saying the front yard has been restored. Perhaps it will bring back some memories. What memories will it bring back, and where do we go for those memories, is my question. Sherlock.
My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
Can't go in there.
Ah yes, we were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time, I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it? We brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden. Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And I was distinctly uncomfortable.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait.
Phrasing, Sherlock.
We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
This is making me deeply uncomfortable.
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk, and ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island.
One marvelous evening, I defeated Sherry in a sword fight, a rare accomplishment. As my prize, I made him join me on a fairy hunt. Sherlock didn't share my enthusiasm as he pretends not to believe in fairies, but I knew exactly what to do. We disguised ourselves, found an iron cage big enough. It's literally telling us the exact same story we just heard, so I'm not going to read all that. Interesting. So this is saying that the Holmes family items are still at auction, which we know not to be true because I think I bought all of them. So is that all I had? How much money do I have currently? 150? I should be able to buy stuff. Maybe I just need to progress the main quest again. Alright. I guess, yeah, we're moving on. We're doing the mom's love. Alright, so which is the room that has the fancy window above it? There we go. The front porch. Ah.
I hope Wooden Joe won't object to a new friend.
Yeah, it's this room. Why won't it let me? What the heck? Is there a different back? That must be the back door then?
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
Sherlock looks so androgynous here. Alright, aha.
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry,
John, I always listen to you.
you don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
This is the point of no return, so I guess we'll do it.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together. Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
A
Maybe you forgot
gigantic
it for your own
backyard.
good.
This is like a pathologic backyard.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
John's outfit changed and I'm irritated. I can't change clothes here. I can't change John's clothes
That's
here.
the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, it didn't survive.
I would love to have a backyard this big. That would be great.
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
There's some skooma on the table. Ooh, a nice little picnic spot. How pleasant. I hate that I can't run right here. Let me out. Alright. What is this?
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
I was not expecting the hard shift to layers of fear first-person gameplay. Fun little cube map. Look at that. All right.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
Wow, Child John looks terrifying. I'm here. What does the game want me to do? Not sure what it's telling me. There we go.
These must help calm her down.
Aha, we
What
killed
are you
our
thinking
mother.
about?
Wait, hold on. She didn't drown. Risk of side effects. Allergic reaction. My mother had an unexpected allergic reaction to her medication. She got suffocated.
Is everything all right?
So definitely think that Sherlock poisoned his mom by accident. So that's all fucked up. And we accidentally sent Otto Richter to jail, which we know is Vogel's brother. So he took the fall for Sherlock when it's not even Sherlock's. When Sherlock's the real criminal.
Don't go, Mother, wait! I remember this artifact from Mother's collection. Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Ah, Alistair, hello, welcome to chat. It's nice to see you here. Alright, so we're in the Cthulhu room. And it's Layers of Fear time again.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
I'm waiting for you.
She's waiting for me. Where is she, though? There she is.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Raph says, to be honest, it's the
I'm waiting
doctor's
for you.
fault. I mean,
Coming, Mother!
I think
This is from
Sherlock
my mother,
shouldn't
wasn't
have
it?
done it.
I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Personally, I believe Sherlock needs to answer for his crimes.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Sherlock's gonna trip and send his mother into the water, and she's gonna die.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
Alistair says, I literally don't know what's happening, but TBH, Sherlock being guilty sounds super funny as a concept. Yeah, this game has been an experience in
it grows so fast.
Meeting and becoming acquainted with genuinely insane Sherlock.
Yes, Sherry.
He is like canonically mentally unwell in this game.
Your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! He's... I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You're fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry! Get me my stuff back or I'll throw you! I just want to say that this is like not landing as hard as I think the game wants it to land. It doesn't even sound like Sherlock's voice. I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. I am responsible for my mother's deaths. It was my idea to give her medication, which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. Mycroft accused Dr. Richter. She drowned. Increased tolerance. My mother was drowned. Deliberate murder, an accident. Otto killed my mother while trying to save me. The drowning was an accident, and he desperately attempted a tracheotomy to save her. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me and wrongly accused Otto. What do we think? So, I think given what we've seen, I mean, I think the answer is that John is the killer and we need to get rid of John. Let's see. My mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her sedatives with her morning tea. Otto Richter. See, I don't understand how giving her sedatives would give her an allergic reaction, though, especially if she already takes the sedatives. There's nothing that mixing the tea and the sedatives would do to give her an allergic reaction that wouldn't have already been triggered by her taking the medication. So on the other hand, if she did drown, and she does have an increased tolerance, which she probably does, Otto committed an accident, he tried to give her a tracheotomy, drowning, attempted a tracheotomy to save her. He didn't try to save me, he just tried to help her. I think, though, we'll say Sherlock did it for the memes. and we're gonna blame it on John, actually, because John's bad. But it might actually just be Sherlock. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, let's just say Sherlock did it. Bye, Sherlock. Go to jail forever. You condemned a woman who killed her abuser to jail.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
That's a
It was an
reaction.
accident, Sherlock. She was mad, abusive. You were a child, simply trying to help.
How could I? How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me from a truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
That's one way to show him disappearing. Just flickering.
There is only one thing to be done.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy. My mother died by my hand. I must turn myself into the authorities and face the consequences of my actions.
The consequences of your actions? You were a child. She did this to you, not you unto her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the ends justify the means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Sounds good to me. Sounds about right.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it? As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking...
Sherry, I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try. That it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and love for one's self. So please, please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why can none of you see it? The truth is the truth. A murder is a murder. Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know you've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the time I took for granted. You'll always be a part of me.
No, Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
I can't tell if this is the game doing something clever or if the PS5 is just dying, trying to render him. Did we do it? Did we get it? Is the game over? Have we finished Sherlock somehow? Inexplicably. Requiescat in pace, Violet Holmes. That's where Sherlock assassinates her, right then.
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now.
Oh.
I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
I knew it.
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother.
I knew
Probably
it.
responsible for his end.
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you, and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Werner's great. What? Is that a picture of Sherlock
You really are beautiful.
as L from Death Note? What?
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice in Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest.
Ooh.
I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me, pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island, to Mother, to John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything?
No. Nothing will make it right, Sherlock, other than rotting in prison for the rest of your life. What?
I found it!
What?
I found it! I found it!
And what is that?
He looks like John.
How far,
bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one.
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
Well, we're done. We did it. We beat Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. It almost for a second there looked like the game was about to crash as my screen turned completely purple playing that cutscene. But hey, I mean, we did it, and that's cool. What the hell was this video game? I like the entire ending of this game was a trip. What a joy. This whole game is insane. I'm really glad I played that. I had a very good time playing it. I was not expecting for this game to be over today. I was not expecting it to be over an hour and 15 minutes after it started. Or the stream started, I should say. So, yeah, I don't really know what I plan to do for the rest of the stream. Maybe I'll just take the time to myself and record more Last of Us since I have to redo it all over again anyway. So yeah, I guess tomorrow we'll be back with a game that I decide on in the moment. I'm not really sure. Can't really tell you exactly what we'll be playing. Maybe it'll be Baroque. Who knows? Depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll raid someone. So I'll send you over to Barley. He's got a cool avatar. Hopefully you all have a good night. That sounds good. All right. See you next time, everyone.